What's up, guys? It's 2023. Welcome to Musings of an Extrovert. My name is Darvin Muentes. I am your host, and we're finally here. We finally are doing the full video podcast. So if you are listening on all of the podcast platforms, please feel free to continue listening. This will still be podcast friendly. I'll be explaining the things that I'm doing. This episode particularly you might want to go check out the YouTube if you get a chance, but you'll get to hear from what is going on. I'm going to be doing a review of a review of 2022, and just an exciting review of some of the cool things that happened. And then I'm also going to be reviewing a Zoom V6. It is at my feet right now. If you don't know what that is, if you're not, a nerd and know all of the different models of different types of pedals that Zoom, the company, makes, this is a vocal effects processor. I love to make music, and I really like pedals because pedals can help you make some cool other sounds. So right now I have some sounds turned on. Let me turn those off. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a review of that. So stick around for that and check out the YouTube if you're listening on the podcast platforms. But remember, this will always be a podcast, so you can always listen, and you don't have to necessarily watch the video. There may be times where something is going to be shown, or I'll be showing a new thing to someone, or when I have guests, if you want to see the guests, obviously the video podcast is going to be easier to visualize that, but you can always listen, and please continue listening. And before we get started with any of the reviews, please like, subscribe, go ahead and leave a comment and hit that bell. That way you get notified every single time that we drop an episode. Now, I really want to grow this, have some really cool stuff coming. This vocal effects processor is really cool, but one thing that I really want to stress is that we have a guitar lesson that I'm going to be putting out here shortly. I'm hoping to have it out by the end of January, in February at some point. So look out for that. That'll be for sale on Patreon. If you are a subscriber, you will have access to that. And then if you are not a subscriber and you just want to buy the guitar lesson, or you want to buy it for someone, go ahead. You'll be able to purchase it outright, and then you have access to that guitar lesson. It's a 8 different lessons, all of which are going to help you pick up the guitar, whether you're brand new or even if you've been playing for a while but you've never actually learned some of the basic stuff that you need to know for guitar. It'll help you out with all of those things. So please go ahead and just anticipate that and be excited. And if you want more information, you can go ahead and email me at muentesandco@gmail.com, and I'd love to give you more information. So without further ado, let's jump in. So 2022, I'm really just going to review the very end of 2022 because it was a really fun year. And there were a lot of awesome things that happened, but you guys got to be a part of pretty much all of that. I started this podcast last year. We started talking through just really fun things that I think throughout the week. It's fun to put my mind on video or in audio format for you guys. So I've just been doing that. I got married last year, which is awesome. It was super exciting. And it's just been a super cool ride so far. We just took our first road trip together, and it was delightful. I loved it. Loved every single moment. It was fun. It was long, and there was a lot of driving that was involved. We drove from Virginia to Pennsylvania, then Pennsylvania to Kansas back to Virginia, and it was awesome. If you are on Turo, here's just a shameless plug. Curtis and Geneva, they are wonderful hosts. They're Hampton Roads hosts, and they have a whole suite of different vehicles that they drive, and it would actually be beneficial for them if you rent from them, and very beneficial to you because they kept really good care of the Prius that we rented to go out to Kansas in, and it was a really great experience. And they helped us. Had a family emergency come up, and we needed to get to Pennsylvania earlier than expected, and they actually let us pick up the car significantly earlier than we were going to. So that was really great. They were an awesome, awesome host. So go ahead and rent a car from them. Look them up on Turo, and stop going to like Enterprise or any of those places. They're way too expensive. Turo's better. So that was kind of the end of 2022. We went to Pennsylvania for Christmas. We drove out to Kansas together. If you can guess, I'm not going to do that. I'm not giving you anything. I don't have anything to give you right now, but I will have something to give you in the future. As we grow this podcast, I want to do more giveaways, and I'd love to do that for you. But we actually drove a pretty long way. It was to Pennsylvania. It's about 6.5 hours. So Pennsylvania 6.5 to Kansas. Our trip took us 15 one day and about 5.5, maybe 6 the other day. So 21, 22 total hours of driving, and it was long, but it was a lot of fun. And then on the way back from Kansas to Virginia, we did about 10 and a half hours one day and then 10 and a half the next. So we definitely drove a whole lot, and that Prius held up really well. We went up and down mountains. We went through just a tiny bit of snow, not a lot. Sorry to all of you out there who had your flights canceled because of the snow. That's no fun. But I hope you could make it home for Christmas, or if you couldn't, that you could enjoy time with friends. So that was kind of our Christmas. We went out to Pennsylvania, spent a couple days there, and then on Christmas Day, we actually drove out to Kansas for the wedding. And the wedding was such a blast. I will have on my personal YouTube a video of some of the highlights of that trip. So you should check it out because it'll include some fun dancing scenes from the wedding. But Austin and Sarah, you guys are amazing. I love you guys, and I'm so excited for your marriage. So their wedding was awesome. Take some tips from them if you want to get a good wedding together. So now I'd like to review this pedal. So this pedal right here is awesome. I love it. This is the Zoom V6. I'll probably have the video of the V6 up on the screen here. And it is just super cool. So what is a vocal effects pedal, you might ask? Well, guitar pedals, they make a different sound on the guitar. So I'm going to play something on the guitar right now. I'm going to use just kind of a little clean tone here. There we go. All right. So this is kind of like a clean tone. It's a little clean. So this right here is a clean guitar tone. No real changes to it. But when you use an effects pedal, I'm just going to use the wah to give it some sound here. When you use an effects pedal, it changes the sound. So it makes it go. Hear that kind of wah-y sound that it's doing? Yeah, that's a guitar effects pedal. So this one's a nice one. I have a G1XON. I don't know. It's also a Zoom pedal. That was just kind of a coincidence. I was looking for a pedal a long time ago for my guitar, and I wanted to find something that was entry level and something that I could use in a myriad of ways. This is a multi-effects pedal, so that just means that it has multiple effects on it. Let me show you that one. That's this pedal right here. And while I'm at it, I'll show you the RC30. This is the RC30. The RC30 is an awesome effects pedal. Well, it's not an effects pedal. I'm sorry. It's an awesome looper pedal. But we're not going to talk about those. those are fun. I can do a review on those if you guys would like later on. Leave a comment if you'd like me to do that. But this is the Zoom V6. This is the thing that I just got. We were actually in Kansas when I got it. Thank you to my parents who gave me some Guitar Center gift cards that helped me get it. But this is the Zoom V6. It is a vocal effects processor. So like I said, those pedals over there, they change the sound of the guitar. But this pedal right here, this one, changes the sounds of your voice. So most people only really sing with their own voice. So if I sing something, let me change the key here because I'm going to sing a fun song for you guys. This one is, I don't know where I put my pick. Oh, well, I'll grab a different one. Here we go. Got a different pick right here. And just so you know, this audio is going to be a little different from the audio on previous episodes just because I'm using this microphone instead of one of my condenser microphones. But yeah, I'm using this through the vocal effects pedal so you can hear it and how it sounds. So I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to set up a loop, and then I'm going to start singing some different sounds for you so you can hear what it sounds like. So that's the loop. And here I'm going to just start singing some stuff for you. This is no effects on my voice. Used to spend my nights out at the ballroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. All right, so now I'm going to show you what happens when I put an effect on this pedal. So this is going to be a chorus effect. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, you're as warm as glass of brandy. Honey, I stayed stoned on your love all the time. All right, so that was a little bit of chorus put in. Put a little echo. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We're getting some echo in here for you. That was a little bit of echo. Now let's go ahead and let's try putting in some auto-tune in there. Whoa. Hopefully there's not too much of a change when I put on auto-tune. All right, let's put on a funny thing. So this one is called Child. All right, now let's put in some fun vocoder effects. Whoa, you're at So it has a bunch of these cool effects. This one is my favorite. I'm about to put it on. This is called harmonies. So this one has the ability to do 2 harmonies, one on top, one on bottom, or 2 on top, or 2 on the bottom, or a mixture of all of it. So let me use some of that. First, I'm going to go with the low side, all lower harmonies. I'm just going to add 1. I'm going to add 2, and then I'm going to start mixing it up. So here's the low. And you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Whoa, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, stayed strong on your love all the time. All right, now there's another low. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Well, you're as warm as glass of brandy. Honey, I stayed strong on your love all the time. All right, now here's the higher. Yeah, you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Whoa, you're as warm as glass of brandy. Honey, I stayed strong on your love all the time. So that's the higher one right there. Now let's go ahead and let's do the even higher one. So now we're high as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Whoa, you're as warm as glass of brandy. Honey, I stayed strong on your love all the time. Oh, I stayed strong. I stayed strong on your love all the time. Oh, honey, I stayed strong on your love all the time. So that is the vocal effects processor. So I've only been playing around with it a little bit, and feel like that was kind of like a tool thing to say while just doing that. But either way, I've only been playing around with it for like a day. It's been a lot of fun. I really like effects processors, and if you just saw that, That is
It changes my voice to higher or lower. I mean, lower or higher.
I'm not too good at the whole talking and doing something else with my hands or my feet. So, but yeah, that's a Zoom V6 vocal effects processor. It's a lot of fun. It also has a looper, a built-in looper. So what I did with the guitar with this looper pedal, where I can just press play now after I recorded it, that right there, I can do, but with just the vocals over here on this pedal. Now, I do have this patched into that looper pedal. So if I record anything or if I sing anything while I'm recording, it'll actually get looped into that other pedal. So you don't want to, I don't want to do that because that'll mess up the guitar part and then I have to redo it, which is fine. I do that when I street perform. But I'm getting this so I can street perform and actually kind of have some more harmonies on some of the stuff that I'm doing because I like singing, and singing alone I can do, but it's even cooler when you can control more and do more with it. So that's what I'm doing with this. This is a really fun toy, and it'll really fill out my music. As you could hear when I was singing with those high harmonies. I mean, and you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. It's like super fun. It follows you where you're going and gives you harmonies together. So I think it's really cool, and it mimics having two other people singing with you. So it's a fun tool that I will be using in my music. So that is it for today. I just wanted to give you a quick review of this Zoom V6. If you want to go pick it up, they have it at Guitar Center. I got a steal. Mine was actually an open box one that the person never really actually opened. And it also comes with its own microphone, which let me go grab that for you right now. So it came with this, and this is the Zoom SGV6. It's a shotgun mic for the V6, and it actually can capture stuff from a little bit further away, which is cool. So I will be playing around with this as well, but that was actually something I didn't know I was going to get with the purchase. So that was really cool. So now I have a ton of mics, which stick around. I'm probably going to show you guys all the setup for all of my Patreon subscribers. Please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because you'll get an inside look at all the stuff that I have going on. I'll be taking content and showing some of that stuff to you guys so you guys can see what I work with. And if you're inspired to do your own stuff, you can see that it doesn't take too much to get started. So that was the episode for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, go ahead and leave a comment, and hit that bell so you can get notified every single time we drop an episode. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Used to spend my nights out at the ballroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. And you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Oh, you're